There's nothing quite like this. There's nothing quite like this perfect morning. I woke up this morning and I felt reborn. It sounds corny, but there's no better way I can put it. I woke up so well rested from my sleep that it felt like nothing that had happened, nothing that I did, or had to deal with the day before, mattered. I don't recall the last time I ever felt like this waking up. Everything was just right. The softness of the couch, the coldness of the weather, the way the sun slowly started beaming through the window, the silence of the morning, being awake, all alone. I sat on the couch to buffer a little bit, then decided I'd get up and pace around and thought, this feels too perfect not to capture. So, even though I thought I looked like rubbish, I started filming. Then sat on the floor and took a breath, thought about life, and fully felt how grateful I was to be awake at that moment, to enjoy this, to capture this. Stepping out on the patio, I felt the chill of the morning. Paired with the clouds, the sun actually became enjoyable to a little yellow vampire like me. My eyes got to enjoy the brightness of daylight without having a massive headache, and the chill kept my body from feeling like it was being cooked in an air fryer. Typically, I find it hard to enjoy the daytime because of how I'm built. With my photosensitivity and aversion to heat, I've lived a life not being the Helios' biggest fan, but today helped me appreciate the sun more. It made me realize that when I can actually bear its presence, it's actually quite beautiful. I can't believe it, but I might actually like the sun more now, thanks to this day. Then it just got better from there. A warm cup of coffee, paired with some eggs, and some good company filled with laughs when the rest of the house woke up. I want the rest of my mornings to resemble this. I want the rest of the days of my life to start like this. And while I know I can't replicate this one-to-one each day, I will make sure I do what I can to get these things right for as many of my mornings as possible. To wake up in the peace and quiet of the early hours and appreciate the sun as it rises, in the safety of coldness and some shade, with a nice cup of coffee for myself and some eggs to start the day. Simple little things that, altogether, make me feel so happy. Doing this, I can always remember this perfect morning. Spent alone at first, then later shared with loved ones. Simple little things, yet they make the biggest difference. Sometimes, perfection doesn't have to be complicated. Just the sun, trees, cold weather, eggs, coffee, and good company are more than enough for me. I think good morning finally has a deeper meaning to me than just being a nice thing we say to each other. And that gives me two hopes in life. One hope is that I can keep having mornings like this, and that if not, then that I can make them even better than this. And the other hope is that someday I can share these mornings with the ones closest to my heart.